This is the episode I made reference in my last vlog, that I have tried a form of vlogging on my Polish channel that I think was quite original. And so I'm gonna try it today. The originality is that the voiceover will be recorded separately, completely on a different track, and actually the video will very loosely show how my day went. And my day started with a phone call from my work, from the security from my work, that there's a problem related to security. So yeah, it's not the ideal start of the day, but hopefully it will get sorted out during this day, and it's quite manageable, so I think it will be okay. The subject of today's vlog will be how to apologize properly in 2022. It's a consequence of my vlog about why I shadow ban people, and you should also do it. Because actually a lot of the times the people that are shadow banned, or that I remind that they transgressed some lines I have very clearly communicated, are tempted to apologize, but very often they don't know how to do it, and what comes from that is a sort of bizarre tapping on their own back instead of really apologizing. And so I wanted to address this, because I think that social media and the tech landscape in general makes it very easy to ghost people, very easy to stop contacting someone, and therefore people have forgotten how to apologize properly, how to nurture a relationship, how to repair something that interpersonally was broken. The number one thing for apologizing is you have to really want to repair the relationship if you want to apologize. A side note is that the people you would like to apologize to, if they are your real friends, contacts that for whom you are important, they will actually not wait for an apology before they forgive you. They will forgive you instantly, just after you made something stupid, just after you acted in a bad way. And so the apology is not, if the relationship you are trying to repair is something valuable in your life and something strong, the apology it's just a formality. It's not something that is needed in order for the relationship to survive. And this is quite important because it sets the stage. And the stage is that probably most of the time you will apologize on a very moving ground, I would say. So in those relationships that you are not very sure if they are strong or not, if what you did can damage the relationship or not, etc. So, for example, at work, with your boss, you will want to apologize to your boss from fear of your boss retaliating to you. And because you think that it's something your boss actually wants from you. So if you're a real minimalist, you will pretty much come to a conclusion that if you need to apologize, then it means that the relationship is not very strong. And it's true. And so think whether you want to apologize or not. It's the first thing to do. And you can very much come to the conclusion that no, you don't want to apologize. And a lot of bad bosses at work, bad managers actually come to this conclusion. They'll say, yeah, those employees are not important for me, because if they were not my employees, I would actually not entertain any relationships with them. And so, even if I'm acting as an asshole, I will not apologize. Yeah. This is how to spot a bad manager. A bad manager will instantly trade your relationship for your utility. The second point to reflect upon whether to apologize or not is to see whether you seem forced to apologize or not, because if you seem forced to apologize, it can be a form of passive aggression actually. And the best way to determine this is actually to see whether the need to apologize is something you really feel yourself from inside of you, or whether it is something social, whether you think you should apologize because if not, someone will judge you, or if not, you will appear as a lesser human being in the eyes of someone. And this someone, it can be your spouse, it can be your boss, it can be your mother, it can be a lot of people actually. But if you don't feel inside of you the need for apologizing, it's actually a very good indicator that you should not apologize. What to do if you feel this need inside of you? Well, it's a good indicator that you should apologize. And how to do it properly in that case. And it's very easy, and at the same time, it's very tough. Much nicer like that, don't you think? It was a long time without a barber shop. Because if you want to apologize, if you feel the need and want to do it, you will have to be vulnerable. And people today don't like to be vulnerable because they have been sold a stupid story of how everyone should be tough and everyone should be not emotional and everyone should be ideal in all the circumstances, at all the levels, at all the moments of their lives, which is crazy stupid, but most of the world is actually gulping on this stupidity. If you feel the need to apologize, you have to be vulnerable, and the best way is to actually to say, I'm sorry for what I did. I understand that I hurt you. Please accept my apologies. That's it. And people, a lot of the times, especially in the media, so you can see it if you consume media, are inclined to say stupid things like, for example, I'm sorry that you are feeling bad. Well, no, you cannot be sorry for someone to feel bad. You can be sorry for something you have done that made them feel bad, but you cannot be sorry for their reaction. They can be sorry for their reaction, not you. And this is actually a kind of apology that is not an apology, and this is something that is wasting everyone's time because it's not showing good intent, it's not repairing the relationship, it's just media time that is wasted on speaking words that are completely empty and not advancing the world in any direction. And a lot of the times people who feel the need to apologize will actually try to turn this around and to make it feel like if they want to repair the relationship, but at the same time they want to point at you the finger and show you that there were times in your life that you were also not a good human. And this is pure manipulation, and this is actually made uniquely with the goal to lessen the bad feelings those people feel in relation with this situation. And this is the conclusion to this vlog, actually, because the apologies are not really for the person you are apologizing to. As I said, if the relationship is strong enough, you don't have to apologize because it will not have any repairing effect on the relationship. A person with whom you have a good relationship would have forgiven you a long time before you decide to apologize. The apology is actually for the person who is apologizing. And this is something that very few people understand. And so if you decide to apologize, the sooner you do it, the better will it be for you. And if you decide to turn this situation around, to point the finger at the other person, etc., you will actually not feel better about this situation. And so how to apologize properly? Well, say that you are sorry, be vulnerable, and do it fast. That's it. And why? Because you will feel better. I'm going to my doctor to see whether I am already cured or not. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. My doctor says I'm cured. Which is good news, of course. I'm sick of being sick. If you know what I mean.